Joe, you remember last year at this time we were talking about Dez Bryant's horrible offseason, the accusation of assault from his mother, the accusation of being a deadbeat from the jewelry store, being tossed out of a Dallas area mall. But this last offseason, not a peep from Dez Bryant, off the field or on, as a matter of fact. He hadn't talked to the media at all since the loss to the Redskins in December. That was until this past Sunday morning. And then a beautiful silence from Dez Bryant as Dallas's #1 receiver continued to let his actions speak for him, making spectacular catch after spectacular catch. And that got his teammates talking.
Man, I think he's one of the top wide receivers in the league with phenomenal ability, talent out this world, and just every time I get a chance to go against him, I just know I'm getting that much closer and ready for the game.
Then today, Dez Bryant's first media session since last December's loss to the Redskins. And while the first questions were focused on his play, the inevitable one about the relatively quiet offseason popped up.
This whole offseason, I think I killed that already. I think that, that's out of, that's a non-factor. I'm not trying to sound rude, but that question was a little bit irrelevant. Oh, my golf game sucks.
With the ice broken, Bryant admitted that his tremendous play in the last half of 2012 and all through minicamps and OTAs comes from a much calmer personal life. Acting the professional at home has made him more of a pro on the field, just as his coach said it would.
And so we're real proud of Dez, the approach that he's taken, his consistency in meetings, walkthroughs on the practice field has a lot to do with the maturity he's made as a person, and it reflects in his play.
They stuck their neck out for me, and they stayed with me. When the times I didn't understand certain things, they did their best, to help me understand things, and those things that I do understand now, it makes me that much more of a better person.
Dez gives equal credit to both Jason Garrett and Jerry Jones for helping him through his tough times last year. You can follow along the transformation of Dallas's #1 receiver with us on Twitter and Facebook and on Instagram at Action4Sports. Just use the hashtag #ClayAtCamp. That is it for us in Oxnard. We will be right back here for 2 more practices tomorrow starting in the morning, and we will see you